you feeling real tipsy, let me take you on a trip and roll with me. With the brothers get their party on every day, because we got to do that anyway. Hey, it's time to get on down to the funky, funky rhythm and the sound, cause I gotta hit you up, big baby, and stop that woo like gravy. Yeah, bump that stuff in your trunk every day, let them big busters know that we don't play. Hey, it's the funk coming through, hitting you every single day of the week. Yo, come on, come on, come on.
Better watch that. Coming at ya. Better watch that. Coming at ya. Better watch that. Better watch that. Better watch that. Coming at ya. Better watch that. Coming at ya. Better watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. That. The funky rhythm coming at ya.
The most important part of dance is music. So now let us listen to the music and identify the beats.
1, 2, 3.
But that was too soft.
Play it.
Jump around now. Jump around now. Jump around now. Get down. Jump around now. Jump around now. Jump around now.